Hi, everybody. I just wanted to share with you a tip that I have found is really helpful if you're a therapist who wants to use more creativity and art with your clients, but you don't have a lot of space, or if you have to travel to your clients and you don't have a lot of room to bring a lot of stuff. Don't let that hold you back. So, I've talked to a lot of clinicians, and in my courses, oftentimes they will say, I don't have a lot of space. I have to go to my clients, or, I just don't know what kind of stuff to bring. So I will give you some examples. And today I'm going to talk about Zentangles. So you might be familiar with these. You might have taken one of my courses and learned about them. They're really good for icebreakers. They're really good for people who feel shy or don't consider themselves to be artistic or creative. And so what I've done is I will show you a little kit that I made. This is actually a makeup kit. So I got this a while ago at Target, and you can see it's pretty colorful. I'm not using it for makeup. When I saw it, I just thought, oh wow, I love that pattern. I love Orlikili, and I know I'm going to use it for something. So I ended up using it for Zentangles, and I use this when I run groups. When I'm in my private practice, it's easier. This is my office, my home office, and so I've got all these shelves and I can keep things here. But when I'm working at Yale, I often have to bring my materials with me, and I might do a group with up to 12 people. And I can fit it all in here. So let me show you a few of the features of this. And you can get this any kind of makeup bag, like they all have features similar to this. So when you open the top, you'll see there's a lot of pockets. There's this pocket up here with a zipper. So for example, I can put a pencil sharpener in here, maybe more than one. Even if you're doing a group with 10, 11, 12 people, you don't need that many pencil sharpeners. You may only need like two or three and a cup to put the shavings in. So this is a really good quality one that I bought, still pretty lightweight. Then you can see there is this top pocket. So if you were using it as a makeup bag, you would probably put your brushes in here. There's a little plastic flap here, and then an elastic and a pouch. And what I did is I just put in a paint kit. So again, not all of your clients maybe are going to want to use colored pencils. Maybe some of them are going to want to paint. So you could have either all of them painting or just a few of them. And this has a brush in it too. This is actually from Melissa and Doug. It's a children's kit, but it's still really good quality and super portable. So you can store a lot of things up here, pencils, whatever you like. And then when you open this bottom part, you can see there's a lot more storage. So the great thing about Zentangles is they are so small. So for example, I have some colored pencils here. This is a 24 pack. If I wanted to, I could just do 12 colors. So I could get several packs of 12 and put those in. And people are going to share. So again, if you have 10 people in your group, you don't need 10 sets of pencils. You only need a few, and people will share. These are some gel pens. So a lot of people know that I'm also kind of a gel pen fan. And these are ones I got recently. One of the things I really like about these, it's called Kaiser Color. I love the case. So again, I've got all kinds of gel pens. They all get mixed together or they get lost, especially if I'm sharing them with other people. This comes in a really nice case, and each of the pens goes into a different slot. So at the end of the group or the end of the session, it's very easy to have people help you track them all down and you don't lose any. Another thing that I have in my kit is, of course, the Zentangle squares. So again, you don't have to buy the actual tiles. They're just paper. You can cut up your own. You can use your own special cardstock. Sometimes I will use manila folders because they're so cheap. Or these are actually coasters that I bought off of Amazon that are the size of a Zentangle square. So they're not very thick. This is a whole stack of them. Again, if people are only going to use 2 or 3 in a session, you don't need a ton. If you have a large group of people, you might need maybe like 25, but it's not going to take up too much space. Some of the other stuff I have in here. So I have another bag with the same pattern. Again, this is a makeup bag, but I am using it for gel pens. So some of my other gel pens that might kind of float around, I can put in here. I've also got some extra notepads. So if I wanted to take some notes or have somebody else do a different shape of Zentangle. And this bag has little pockets in it too, so if I needed to put pencil sharpeners, I could in there. The last thing I have in here is another paint kit. So this is another more professional paint kit. And again, when you're using watercolor paints, they're very intense, so they can be very small, and you don't need too much or too many of them for people to use. And then lastly, you'll see in here, there's another little pouch. So again, you can put different things. You could put erasers in there. You could put pencil sharpeners, whatever you like. So lots and lots of space. And when it's full, it's got all that stuff in it, and it's really easy to carry. It doesn't take up that much space. I could put it in my backpack. I could carry it from room to room. If you're sharing an office with somebody else, very neat, very clean. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to be sharing more tips on how to be creative with your clients, especially if you don't have a lot of space, how to implement different ideas. So take care, and I hope to talk to you soon.